All right, so very quickly, I want to take you on a beautiful tour how we actually built this project from the foundation stage to the decking stage. Yeah, so quickly, I will be taking you on this beautiful tour, and for those persons who still feel that what's this young boy doing, I think this should also help to send a very big message across to you. So we started from the foundation stage. We actually ensured that each compartment as designed on our architectural plan was duly followed, and this is the block work for the foundation to the DPC stage, the block work for the foundation to the DPC stage. And so we started our preparation for the casting of the pillars, and also the plinth beam, the casting of the pillars and the plinth beam. Yes, most of us may not know what a plinth beam is all about, so I think that's why you need to consult me to show you what a plinth beam is all about. But this is what the plinth beam actually means. So what this plinth beam does is that it helps to assure proper firmness of your house. That's the first thing. The second thing that this plinth beam does as well, it helps to ensure that it kills the passage of moisture from the down floor to the upper part of the house. So even before your German floor, this plinth beam helps to ensure that it stops the flow of moisture from the down part of the house to the upper part of the house. You may not really understand, but I think maybe in a subsequent video I can help you break it down properly. But for experts would understand. But guess what? When you are actually carrying out a duplex project, this plinth beam is quite important. Some persons may also do it for a bungalow project, depending on the nature of the land you're actually building. So if you are building in the likes of Asaba, in Lagos, where you have a waterlogged area, then you can also practice this plinth beam for a bungalow project. But note, it's majorly done in a duplex project, like what you were seeing. And so we have to cast the plinth beam all around the house. And so we moved to the next phase of the project, which was to sand fill the house. To sand fill the house, we know how important this can be. So while we're done with the sand filling, we actually resumed outside to start the setting of the block. So we had to mold blocks. These are 9 inches blocks. Yes, we had to mold 9 inches blocks. We molded 9 inches and also 6 inches block for the purposes of this project. And then we ensured that while we're molding the blocks, we ensure that we practice standardization as required. And so I think this is quite important for anybody who is actually on his or her project to promote standardization as supposed. And so, so we also had the 6 inches block. You can see the outcome of what the process of practicing standard measurements in molding your blocks. These are the blocks that we actually molded, and we actually mobilized our resources in terms of human capacity to resume the setting of the block. So you can see the foundation. So some persons may ask, Victor, you didn't do an oversight concrete, which is the German floor, before you start actually setting the blocks? Yes, we did not do that. It was because the client actually reached out and said, Victor, I would want us to actually jack up this job from the DPC to the decking stage, and we just finished sand filling. Because of that, the client said, Victor, I do not want to do probably a mechanical form of hammering. I want to do a manual form. I want you guys to work on it and let it sit properly. And that's why we did not do the German floor. We would have done the German floor, but because of an agreement within ourselves and the client, and that's why we did not do the German floor. So we started forming from the DPC to the lintel. That was our first target. Started forming, and you can see how neat. I think that's one thing you should pay attention to first. You can see how neat the project actually is. And so this is the front of the house. Let me take you on a tour. This is the front of the house, and this is the veranda. This is actually the veranda, and then we're moving gradually from the veranda. Yes, the first point is the anteroom. Yeah, first point is the anteroom, and this is the anteroom. Yeah, this is the anteroom, and then from the anteroom we actually have the visitors toilet. We actually have the visitors toilet from the anteroom. This is the space of the anteroom. Note that there's a wall right here, and the wall will be formed very soon. And so this is the point of the visitors toilet. So the visitors can also share this toilet, and then we have the visitors room as well. This is the visitors room. That's the visitors room, and then we actually back to the anteroom, and then this is the lobby. We have a walkway at this point. Then from this walkway we can probably go into the laundry. This is a laundry unit where you can keep your washing machine, you can iron your clothes, you can wash your clothes, and then it has a balcony. It has a balcony, yes, and this is the balcony to the laundry. And from this balcony, it can also lead you to the gym unit. It can also lead you to the gym unit, and this is the gym unit. Yeah, this is the gym unit. So the gym unit also has a balcony at a point, shares with the laundry. So we're back to the lobby, and this is the first staircase. So we have two staircases. That's the first one, and then this is the second one. The second one is the curved staircase. That's what we're doing right here. And this is how the living room looks like. This is how the living room looks like. The living room will be void. We will not be decking the living room. So that means whoever is upstairs can actually have access to the living room, can be seen who is downstairs. And this is the living room, quite massive, beautiful. And the living room has a bar, and this is the bar unit. Yeah, this is a bar unit for the living room. And then from the bar we also have the dining. Yeah, and this is the dining for the living room. Guess what? The living room is quite spacious, very massive. And then from the dining, I'll proceed to the kitchen, and this is the kitchen. This is how the kitchen looks like. Yeah, the kitchen has a store, and we decided to open the door of the kitchen store to make it wide, so it flushes with the kitchen, brings out a modern look about how the kitchen should look like. And also, when we are actually working on the aesthetic view in terms of the interior designs, it will help to flush into the kitchen proper and bring out the beauty of the kitchen. So the kitchen has a balcony. This is the route to the balcony of the kitchen. So from the kitchen you can come out this way. Yeah, and this is the balcony for the kitchen. And so we actually proceed to setting up the block work to the lintel. I think there's one thing you have to give us kudos for. You have to give us kudos for the attention we pay to details. And so we achieved the lintel work of this beautiful duplex project right in Benin City. So I think to a very large extent we've tried our best, and this is the boarding of the lintel. So while we're done boarding the lintel, we resume casting the lintel. We actually mixed our sand, our granite, our cement, and then we're adding water. While we're done doing that, it was time to cast proper the lintel, and this is the baked lintel and how it looks like. This is a baked lintel and how it looks like. So I think that to a very large extent we deserve a round of applause on how we have been able to detail the footage of this project. And so we resumed the final setting of the block to the decking stage. What we did was we actually set 2 coaches at the exterior part of the house, and then 3 coaches in the interior part of the house. This was to help us ensure that while we are preparing for the decking, we will be actually reinforcing the decking as supposed. I want to say a very big thank you to our client. Thank you so very much for entrusting this project in us. To the project team, thank you so very much. I love you guys and I appreciate you guys. For me, it's been a beautiful journey thus far, and my desire is to continually help other people achieve their project goals. My name is Sirman Victor Olise, and you can reach us on 070-6315-1558. Thank you, and God bless you.